November weather, eh? Well, is it December 1st? Might be. December weather, eh? But he said something really lovely. He said they need 7 meters because in 30, 40 years time, they'll have the space to be beautiful. I'll be 80 or 90 years old by then. Hopefully I'll be here to see it. Weather's a bit different today, isn't it? Look at this. Oh yeah, this is what you come for. This is spectacular. I hope this camera does its justice. You wonder what people are like here. This is it. This is how nice they all are. I mean, everyone. It's one of those days where it's warmer outside than inside the house. After the mess, I've got to do, I don't know, 5, 10 loads of washing. Not complaining, just having a win, just having a sigh. Looking good. Andrew's wall, and there were 2 Andrews, so Andrews plural. This one and the top one, they worked hard on that. I both enjoyed it. It was interesting. Is it that man cave thing? How us blokes like to potter and whittle. All right, Saturday morning. Look at it. So everybody left Thursday, and the weather wasn't great again. So yesterday was awful. So I had a nice lazy day, caught up on some work and did pretty much nothing. But getting up this morning with a nice brew and having a walk around and have a look at what's been done, you know, to reflect on that was amazing. So thanks everyone again. I really hope I did all that video justice. Okay, otherwise, like I say, yesterday wasn't bad weather, wet weather rather, but it didn't dry everything off. It was forecast to be really windy, which I thought could do it a favour and dry it out. But this side of the house, hopefully now with this sun coming around and the warmth will dry it off. But the bank is still too slippery for me to be up and down on my own with cement and whatnot. While it's warm and the sun's coming around, I think I'm going to have a go at the bottom of the steps and where I'm going to build that outside shower to try and get that all prepped and ready so then I can leave it. When I come back, then I can build on top of it. So, I can see it's roasting, but it's crazy. I know. Could have my shorts on, honestly. As usual, it's the stones that no one will ever see. They take the longest to put in, isn't it? But I suppose what I've learned, if you just rough it here and you're out a couple of millimetres or centimetres, you know, a few feet away, that well, it shows you cut a corner and it looks awful. Got about half a barrow left, so I'll go and firm up some of the work that was done the other day and backfill some areas. I think I'll call it a day because I'm going to run out of light. Got to clean up and then shower and change and head out tonight. Good day, nice, slow, progressive day. Very different. I can already feel like the difference, you know. Now I'm back on my own. I miss my buddies. It was fun, but real life kicks back in, and we're back to the original project, which is just get it done, isn't it? There, that corner, 1, 2. It's still quite muddy here and slippery, so I've got to be careful, but should be all right. I can't believe how nice the weather's been today. It's been, been in a t-shirt most of the afternoon. Just silent. November weather, eh? What, is it December 1st? Might be. December weather, eh? So this is what takes the time, is picking them out, putting them in dry. Let's have a look where I'm out. See how they look. Stand back, quite far back, see if it's all level. And the one I've just placed is out, so the prop I put in is a bit too high. Take that down, pack it out. So now we get some of the other, call it muck, but get some of the muck and backfill it and prop it, push it. So step 1 done, step 2 done. Plenty of hours left. Start step 3. I am using the level, but to be fair, I'm just using more sort of, what do you call it, eyeball it. That's the GoPro, so the lens is slightly bulbous, say. So I don't know. Trust me, this is all right. Yeah, on your tellies it might look a bit out, but I'm happy with this. And as we said before, don't let perfect get in the way of, oh my God, this is amazing. This is good practice actually. And I've learned a lot now looking at these steps compared to the way I did the top of the first wall. Looking all right. I mean, I say it's looking all right. I always overuse that word. I love it. This and the wall around the septic tank. Tell you what. Okay, so let's carry on. This weather is crazy. I don't think I'm going to do another mix because that third row took me quite a while, but I'm pleased how this is coming out. It's always tricky, isn't it? I mean, who knew how far these stones would go? I've got loads left here, loads on the top by the kitchen. This feels like the driveway pile hasn't got any smaller. Here's one for the comments actually. So I'm just going to get this all bedded up for the winter and then I'll leave it for a while. So by the time this goes out, I'll be able to read the comments. So I've checked some of the light, small, sandy stuff. Looks like this, yeah. So I guess where I'm at now versus finished height, it's going to be quite a lot to fill. Steps are big. So those who've done this sort of thing before, what do you fill it with? Yeah, let me know if you've done it before. Yeah, appreciate all the comments from a lot of people, but I sense that some people haven't done this before. Anyway, what do you think? What shall I fill it with? Solid. It'd be nice to walk up it barefoot in the future. All right, let me know. I appreciate that. Thanks. All right, so edit-wise, I don't know how this is going to come out, but tonight is the night they're turning on all the lights. Yeah, so tonight's the night turning on all the Christmas lights. So I'm going to tidy up, clean down everything, go and have a shower, and I'll go into Coronaldo, and then I'm going to head down to Senegalia to meet up with Joseph for maybe a cheeky beer and a bit to eat. So I'm going to guess this will be out sometime in January, maybe even February. I've got loads of footage to work through, so I don't know how many videos I'm going to get out of it. But tonight I'll drop in before Christmas, because who wants to see a Christmas video in January? I don't. I wouldn't watch that. I think I've shown a lot of clean downs. Part of the process, mind. You know, this is what takes the time. Set up, clean down. It's a cold and frosty morning. There's not a lot to say. Just one for the Oasis fans. Ok.
Allora mi serve un pendolino. T'aiuto. Aspetta, Ale, arriviamo. Che mi pari il piano. Falerone. E leccio del corno. Ok. Leccio del corno, vai.
Well, this warms you up in the morning. In fairness, it said to be at 8:15. We're here about 5 to 8, 10 to 8. A lot of setting out. So it's 20 past 9 now and they've not stopped since they arrived. All the measuring out and a bit of trigonometry to figure out the 90-degree angles. It's warming up. I'll help where I can, but to be fair, I think these guys are the pros. I'll just stand back and watch and pass on what they're telling me. So what do we got here? Well, for starters, I ordered 30 trees. I think it's too many now looking at it. When the field's empty and you think, are they going to be 5, 6, 7 meters apart? I sort of marked it out and had an idea of what I thought, and then they arrive and say, these things have got to be 7 meters apart, which when it's empty like this, looks quite a lot. But he said something really, really lovely. He said they need 7 meters because in 30, 40 years time, they'll have the space to be beautiful. I'll be 80 or 90 years old by then. Hopefully I'll be here to see it, but it feels quite nice to think that what's going in here today, I hope it's going to be here forever. Amazing, eh? Alright, we're just discussing the spacing. Right, 7 meters is their measurement between each tree. And they actually came right up to the edge of my land, which maybe is on camera. Yeah. But I said, let's go 1 more meter. Don't want to get in any conflict over a couple of centimeters when I've got all this space. And as I said before, people don't put borders here. They don't like fence their land, so it's all fair. So from the borderline, I've gone 8 meters, and then they're 7 meters square from each other. So the original trees are kind of in the middle. The one tree is 6 meters away. So when that's trimmed back, that's going to be okay. Everything else is more than 7. I'll have to miss one off the corner there, but that's in the future where I plan to put deck 2.0. So what did he say? Right, that does need a good cut back, which is also what one of the other neighbours told me, and that's why it's not fruiting very well. But he joked and said, by the time these 2 trees touch, that's the original one you can see and the new one going in. He said 8, maybe 10 years before they'll touch. Also, the other option, which I didn't realise, Pedro's offered to come back and move those 2 trees so they are in the correct position. A nice idea, but to be honest, I quite like I don't know how long they've been there. They've been there a long, long time, so I don't want to mess around with that. Let's leave those there as they are, put all the new ones in, and let's start an olive oil business, shall we? Don't know, it's going to be quite a few years before that gets canned and shipped. Let's throw it out there, would you buy olive oil? Everyone's selling olive oil, so does the world need one more olive oil seller? I think I'll figure out another way. If you own a fancy restaurant and you want to know the source, where it's come from, maybe we do a deal so you can show field to plate, whatnot. I don't know. I've got too many ideas going around in this crazy brain.
Sì.
A pranzo oggi ti faremo una parabola nuova, è molto importante.
Sì.
Davvero, Fondamentale.
Ci credo, Ci credo.
Davvero, ti raccontiamo una storia.
Ma io ci credo. Ancora? Ancora. Sì, ma te, allora, era appunto far vedere sta palla. Non ne capisco come lei la falla. Allora,
Te la fai così, lavori per così. Così con sforzi. Niente.
Lavoriamo insieme. Febbraio fa buonanno.
Io devo avere che so destro. Non ti vedi io come sforzo.
Da me, venerdì,
Vabbè. Più o meno terra alla volta. Però sì, ma la buca si chiude
io
uguale,
non ci poggio il braccio sulla gamba con te, calze così. Io ci poggio il mano la pala sulla gamba, vedi? E una mano sono più avanti e una sono più dietro.
Moraiolo?
Oriolo.
Moraiolo tutti etichettati. Moraiolo, Leccio del Corno, Piantone del Falerone, Piantone di Mogliano e Pendolino, impollinatori, due, uno e una due, sono tutti con il nome. Ci è rimaste quelle 4 laggiù le buche, vero? Sì.
Oh. I'll try and show how deep the holes are, but they're not that deep.
Oh, cominciamo a piantare?
Alright, so the holes are digging. I'll try and show it well on camera. Just a little bit bigger than this. And I think they've been burying them above here. So whereas people before said, don't put the soil that high, maybe it's allow a little bit of wash off. But you know, these guys are the experts, so hopefully you'll learn something from that. I am. But the holes are not that big, so actually the holes I dug down there, 3 times the size of this. Okay. See? I put Alright, I'll show his garden centre properly. It's amazing. The trees you can buy there are beautiful. And he's got some olive trees that range from stuff like this to, I think the most expensive one I saw was 1,400 euros. Okay, the price of these, so it's 30 euros per tree planted. So there's 4 of them here. That's the tree, the stake, the digging, the measuring out. They're flying through this. It's amazing, really. The field was turned a few weeks ago, which you probably saw in another video that Dennis did, and we've talked about keeping space for Dennis to get his tractor on so he can grow his grass in the centre for his livestock. So yeah, they're flying, they're motoring. It's like 2 mates chatting away, so I promised them I'd cut out what they're saying, because I don't know everything they're saying, but it seems like they're having a good old catch up, good old chinwag. So I'll edit all that out, in fairness to them, which I promised. And then it's the master and the apprentice. So he's teaching the young guy how to do all this as he goes around the field. It's amazing. And well, as you saw, he took the time to put a lesson on YouTube. Fair play. So you wonder what people are like here. This is it. This is how nice they all are. I mean, everyone. A lot of people ask what it's like here and what the locals are like, and I think this kind of shows. Just helpful, friendly, fun. But look at the environment. This is a crappy cold day as well, and it's still amazing. All right, it's time. Oh, it's cowboy time. It's 10 to 10.
Lo decreto flusso.
Fantastico.
Era quant'era? Era 30 piante, 30 per 30, perfetto.
That's so quick.
Allora, andiamo in retromarcia?
Vai, di lì c'hai per girarti se vuoi, però se anche...
No, andiamo su retromarcia. Adesso te Paolo mi guardi sopra che non prendessi i costi.
So this is what 30 trees looks like. Oh, this looks good, doesn't it? It's going to be nice when they grow a little. It's just a good time of year to put them in. Although it's been chilly this week and whatnot, they'll be fine. They'll bed in through this winter and it gives them a good chance. And then through the first summer, I'm gonna have to figure out a way of getting water up here, but because I've got the well down the bottom, there'll be a way I can use the well water to pump it halfway again, and have some sort of drip irrigation until I get to get all the land sorted and then the money to put it in properly. So, all right. So those who are newish to the channel, 3 acres of Marche. This whole land is just under 3 acres, and those 2 original olive trees, that was the idea for the logo thing. I don't come up here enough, the corner. I mean, it's not the greatest day today for the weather, it's quite chilly, but the views up here are great. All right, time's run out again. I've been here a couple of weeks. I've done a hell of a lot. People have helped, obviously, to get me to this point, but it still looks like chaos, but there's a load of things taking shape all outside the house. I know this will drive a lot of people mad seeing it in this state and leaving it this condition, and I know there's loads of new people joining to watch this channel, so welcome and thanks for joining. But this is the way it is when you're back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know, sometimes you gotta leave some things half done. What's been eye-opening, or what I've enjoyed most about this stint, is because I had a good week off work and I was doing something every single day. That's when I really saw the progression, really move forward quite quickly. Yeah, I did burn out. I probably overdid it, and I'm looking forward to the break, if I'm honest, but it just goes to show if you are here full time, you can do so much. You can really break the back of some big jobs. So I guess that's the new dream, eh? How do I get myself here more and being able to spend more time going at things rather than stop-start all the time? Beggars can't be choosers, as they say, and that's the way it is for the short term. But this trip has been phenomenal. There's been a few low days where I've gone back to myself and thought, what am I doing? Is it too much again? And then something catches your eye. So I don't know what it is. There's so many things that catch your eye and catch your heart, and you think, oh, just keep going. This is going to be amazing. This place is going to be amazing. In a few years' time. I love this shop. It's got so much in it. You can spend a fortune, mind. You got to be careful. Christmas shopping. So I have just treated myself to some nice wine to take back to the UK. All thanks to you kind people. Oh, no lights now. Yeah, so all your wine gifts are, I'm going up in the ranks. I've taken some tips off some locals and I'm going to try some new stuff. All local wine to me, where I live in Coronaldo. So it's in the Marche region, and the ones I've just bought here, I think they're just from the north end. So Fano region. What's that, 15-20 minutes away from where I am? I'll certainly let you know how it goes, but I treated myself to one of the Grand Reservas, which comes very highly recommended, and I think I just paid 30 euros for that bottle, and it's supposed to be phenomenal. We'll see. You know, this palate that looks like wine, tastes like wine, smells like wine. Let's see how these reviews go. Anyway, so bought some nice food as well, stocked up on all sorts of stuff, your pastas, your passatas, lovely tomatoes, everything I can take back. So but get it through customs, eh? Okay, so the boot is full, and I mean full. Now my daughters are of age, the request goes from, you know, nice sort of things you can't get at home to, Dad, just get some Prosecco. So yeah, boot's full. What a day. So I'm setting off today, just enjoying some warmth on my skin before I head back to England. That ain't gonna happen there, is it? For a couple of months. I've decided to treat myself on the way back. You deserve these things now and again, don't you? So a little adventure coming up, I hope. In 5 more minutes here, and then I'll lock up and hit the road. This is the life, eh? See you in 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks. Second gondola up. Bit disappointed I didn't get the first, but that was all the ski instructors. Today's the first day the whole mountain's open, so that's joining up 3 resorts basically. As runs go, it's probably 60% open, maybe 70% open, but it's a massive ski area. So day 1, I've come up early, meeting friends tomorrow. So I thought today's going to be a nice day to, well, warm my legs back up and try and film some good stuff. This place is beautiful. I think this is what they call millionaire skiing. This is unreal. The conditions are amazing. It's, I don't know, -3 degrees, -4 degrees. The snow is really good. I mean, I'm a non-piste skier these days. I don't do all that off-piste stuff. Not that cool anymore. It's that perfect corduroy. And you get that little vibration through your skis, don't you? And that sound comes into your helmet. Let you know you're alive, you know. This is amazing. So here's all my mates, and here's all my other mates. Yeah, good ski trip this, boys. Great ski trip. We should start that stuff back up again, by the way. Heated seats. This place is pretty posh, you know, pretty posh. I've skied here before, came here 2 years ago. I had about the same time looking at the lift pass that was in my sleeve, so yeah, Madonna, Northern Italy. Edge of the Dolomites, just north of Lake Garda. I say, put it on your list. Pinzolo it joins up with, I don't know what that mountain's called over there. We will go and explore. Right, it says Fortini on the gondolas, so I guess this is the other mountain. I've gone against all the rules I taught my daughters. I didn't pick up a piste map, so sorry girls, but the weather's good today and I don't think it's going to change. Says me, but yeah, remember, pack a piste map. You'll love it here, by the way, you too. Quite hard to film yourself when you're skiing. I have to get something I can put on a poles. Every time I go fast like that against the orange net, it takes me back to when I was a kid watching Bodie Miller go down the Hanacam in Kidsville. He missed a turn and he skied up the nets and carried on like a rock star. It's 3 mountains. It's a really big area. Oh, this is the gondola that joins up Pinzolo to Madonna. Tell you what, I'm warming up. Might be hot chocolate time, you know. One with a cappuccino, not chocolate. I know it's first day of the season, but I didn't think it'd be this quiet. Oh, it's amazing, there's so much space. Look at it, the Dolomites. There's something else, aren't they? Alright, it's early afternoon. I burnt myself out as usual. So this thing skiing on your own, you ski miles so fast. But I think as well, because the roads were clear coming up last night, I drove up the mountain pretty quick. I had a spa and a sauna last night, it felt alright, but this morning I didn't feel tip-top. I'm shooting around probably too quickly. I think I've got an element of altitude sickness. Nothing bad. I've had it occasionally in the past on the first day of skiing. So you feel nauseous, which is not a very nice feeling, eh? But now the headaches come on, so I'm probably a bit dehydrated. So it's been an amazing day, and my legs are feeling it. So I think I'll call it. Go back, sauna, spa, jacuzzi, steam room, swimming pool. Yeah, no. That should sort me right out. And then friends are coming up later. So I don't know what we're going to do tonight. I doubt we'll go out, but we'll go out. So the hotel does do a shuttle, but that's not for another hour. So it's only a 15-minute walk back to the hotel from the main resort. So yeah, that probably wasn't even... It took about 5 minutes to walk down. Anyway, so this is where I'm staying. The yellow one at the end. Alright, day 2. A lot more people around today. I think it's a bank holiday on Monday, so people come over on the Friday for a ski, so it should be a lot different today. It snowed a little last night. Well, it snowed that much. Weather's a bit different today, isn't it? Look at this. Oh yeah, this is what you come for. This is spectacular.
Comunque è comodo.
Oh, that's so nice. That's unreal. Oh. Oh, that's amazing. That was so good, wasn't it? What was the powder like? Go on, powder interview.
Bit of the powder at the side was amazing.
Yeah.
It was like being in water. It was so cool. It was like being on my surfboard.
Back in Bali.
Yeah.
You having a what? Beef brulee. What's that? Oh right, yeah, mulled wine.
Yeah, just because I need to unfold it. I can't pop it. Oh, that was so nice.
Oh, hot chocolate with cream coming right up. This is the life, isn't it, Andy?
No.
We think it's time for some après now. Although the resort's quiet, there seems to be a few bars that are trying to get things going. Not quite St. Anton levels of craziness or Meyerhofen, but it should be good. I will have a beer. What are you having? Cheers. The camera keeps falling over. That's a great photo. Early season skiing's amazing. Early skiing après. Bit dead, yeah? Bit quiet, eh? Back to the garden centre to spend more money, eh? God, those places, they're like Vegas, aren't they? They really know how to take money out of your hand. Tripod level. Oh, it's tripod leveling. Tripod leveling. How much time does that take a day? I'll get complaint letters about the deck. People miss the deck. And here, can't see because it's so sunny. People say, where do you see yourself in 10 years' time? Don't think I saw myself. It's not quite an olive grove yet, is it? You know, but you know what I mean. I don't think I saw this here. But now they're here, hopefully they're here forever. They've got a nice view, haven't they? It's really unlucky, really. Really unlucky, really. It's quite unlucky. Because they leave. Weather moves on, and this is what I expected. This is what I was hoping for. Gunshots. Okay. Rambling. I might have a bit of lunch. Yeah. It's going to be on the cover of a magazine one day, this place, I promise you. No one will buy the magazine, mind, but it'll be on the cover.